to Smash Sisters at the Big House 8. I'm Dr. Piggy.
And I'm Swedish Light, and we'll be your commentators for this competitive crew battle.
So we're starting off with British Colonies versus the Coasts.
Oh, okay. They're doing neutral start in the beginning.
Yeah.
Wow, they're...
We're dedicated. We just like to count down. That's like, that's what that's from.
I like it. It's more hype. I was not ready at my crew battle as a leader. We just go right in.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. Super sad, but that gives you time. It's really hard to lead as a crew. A lot of the crew battle really matters on who wins this first match and who gets counter-pick advantage.
And how far ahead you get or not.
Right. This first match is arguably the most important.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to put a really strong player as your anchor because if all else fails, you need that. But you should probably put your second strongest person first, right?
Right. You want to get that lead. You want to make sure counter picks work in your favor.
Yeah, it can be demoralizing to... Oh, wow. That was cool.
The angle isn't that good on that, so good for Boop to just cover it.
Yeah. You were saying that you were a Sheik player, so there are Sheik insights that you can give to this.
Right. Yeah. Sheik is hard. Oh, yeah, man. Just a little bit too slow. Falco's side B is really fast. It's a little bit faster than Fox's, so...
Earlier during the downtime, Dr. Girlfriend went into the target practice, and oh my gosh, her needles, she knows exactly how to throw them. She's very good at aiming those needles, so I expect to see some interrupts with the Falco stuff happening.
I hope so too. Like before the Falco get back on with the up B, and could have got the needles, but you have to have really fast reaction time to like see exactly where that Falco is, and then to like shoot the needle at the right angle while rising. So like at target practice, it's definitely good to aim it and know where it's going, but you have to bring that all together in a match. It's hard.
And you got to process it in time.
Yeah, so, you gotta hit it, or else you'll get hit. Like there, that was a good needle.
Yeah, that was.
Good coverage.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Boop could have went a little bit lower into the side, but I'm not sure. The needles are so big.
They're keeping it nice and tight up, though. It's been pretty consistent trades back and forth, so...
Yeah, they've been sticking really close together. I think that's actually harder for the Falco at that point.
Yeah.
Because even though you might do more damage off of one hit, one of Sheik's problems is just having to get in through lasers, so...
Yeah,
that was, again, an unfortunate angle in the up B by Dr. Girlfriend. The stock ended a little bit earlier than it could have, but it's hard. Once you're on the ledge of Sheik, Falco just takes over, too. Falco in control is hard. Yeah. Get a laser, get in.
Yeah, I think when Dr. Girlfriend was spending more time on the platforms, there was a little bit more... I guess Boop's neutral game is strong, is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Falco can control the ground really well.
We just got the cruise list. There are 4 crews.
Oh, okay.
We got British Colonies, Coast, not Ohio, and Ohio.
Oh, okay. So Dr. Girlfriend did tie it up. So this is like the best, like worst case scenario if you lose. If you just take 3 stocks, that's perfectly okay.
Yep.
Because you had that counter pick advantage now. So that was really good for her to take that last stock. And it looked like it would have been hard if she didn't take it right there, because Boop did finish that off with a perfect. So we'll see. So British Colonies now still on. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, so Dr. Girlfriend's out. So the Coast, they have Bonfire 10, Red Rover, Lady Lightning, and Little Bucket. So they have Sheik, Peach. Don't recall Lady Lightning's character. Might be Samus.
Playing.
Or Peach. And then Little Bucket is Jigglypuff.
Yes.
So, in terms of counter picks, they're all pretty okay against Falco, but Falco's such a good character. It might be hard.
They're over there like strategizing like,
right.
Man.
If I were them, I would try to do the Puff and Dreamland pick, because it's just so strong. But you might want to save it for another counter pick also.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to take 1 stock.
And not lose yours.
And there we have it. That's a Little Bucket, correct? With the Puff.
Yeah.
Puff counter pick.
And I'm pointing this out. She has an awesome tattoo of a Jigglypuff asleep in a little bucket.
That's so amazing.
Yes. I met her last year at Big House 7, and she was like, I'm going to get this tattoo. And then here she is at Big House 8 with that tattoo. So.
With that tattoo. It's a big tattoo, too. It's like you were very dedicated to your character to show it off like that. It's amazing.
It is cool, like at a Smash tournament, you definitely notice the tattoos that are Smash themed. Like, I don't know, they pop out more easily.
Yeah, of course. And it's super awesome to see.
Yeah.
So everyone really loves their character, and
Yeah,
that character
I
as
saw
their
a Captain
identity.
Falcon in the middle of a gentleman on somebody's, like, the back of their leg, like, yeah. Okay, the fist bump.
Yeah, they're sorry. They're putting earbuds in. They're in shape.
Yeah. And here we are.
They have the Dreamland counter pick. It's a good one.
Puff on Dreamland.
Yeah, it can go either way though. So, of course, Little Bucket wants to take the stock as fast as she can, but Boop can also. Objective for Boop is to like make it as hard as possible
So we're gonna see some laser camping.
Right. Well, that would be my preferred strategy if I were the Falco right now. But you don't want to get cornered also.
Yeah.
It's just it's hard. Yeah, especially with Little Bucket being so aggressive, Boop has to be ready for it.
And you know, with Puff, it's all about the aerials, and yeah, I haven't seen Boop doing much of the aerial game so much as neutral.
Yeah,
so we'll
although Falco's moves are faster than
Yeah.
Puff's, but it's just really hard to space though with Little Bucket going right out of the bat.
Wow.
Yeah, she really wanted that stock first, and Boop had to be ready. If Boop had I think if Boop really knew that it could be very dangerous for Little Bucket to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Because Dreamland's such a big stage, it's actually really hard for Puff to cover all that ground compared to Falco.
Yeah.
Especially if Falco could just jump to the top platform with one full hop.
And he's so fast.
Yeah. So if Boop was ready for that aggression, it could have went differently. She could have taken it out like a stock or two if she was ready for it.
Yeah, but at that point, it's almost like
it's a guess. It's a guess. Like you
Yeah.
had to take a guess and stick with it. You only have one try.
Right.
Okay. So now we have Chelly and Little Bucket. Interesting. Marth, Puff. This is a harder matchup. It used to be very hard for Marth before, but I think everyone's confident now after seeing Zayn and HBox matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, this used to be one of the dreaded matchups, which I'm surprised about because look how big Marth's sword is.
Yeah,
it's just hard to get a grab, which is what a lot of Marths are used to.
Yes, exactly. But you have the sword, and your spacing is going to keep Jigglypuff away. Jigglypuff has no range.
Yeah, especially on the ground.
From a theoretical standpoint, this should be fine. The matchup. It's just sometimes history makes it.
Right. It's a lot of positioning.
What kind of meta we focus on.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, Little Bucket's going really strong, and Chelly's trying to match it, but I think if Chelly just slows it down and just does more fade back aerials, it'll be a lot easier to deal with these approaching aerials by Little Bucket.
Yeah,
because Mars Fair is insanely big, and Jigglypuff has to drift in. So, right. So you see Little Bucket, she's jumping towards Chelly and aerialing, and that's the only way Puff can get in like that. And Puff hits hard if she does get in.
Yep. Yeah, this is a lot of horizontal kills are going to happen on this stage, which is good for Puff.
Yeah, Yoshi's is a really good Puff stage, even though conventionally it's a counter pick.
Yeah.
Jigglypuff's such a good character.
Simply put.
Yeah, that's just it. That's a fact. Jigglypuff's amazing.
The rock,
it's
paper,
hard.
scissors of shield.
Right.
Attacker, yeah.
It's hard.
Nice.
Yeah, especially since Puff can crouch under Mars grab.
Wow. Yeah, Marth is a character for whom movement is just integral because you're trying to get all those tippers, and because Puff is also moving quickly through the air, it's hard to match that.
Right. Oh, that would've been interesting.
Yeah.
That would been amazing.
Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah, just like your wave dashes have to be so precise. And,
I would have been scared. I would not have even tried to challenge it, even though I know you could. It's just, it's scary. It's scary. You don't need to lose this stock like that. This Little Bucket's in the lead now. She wants to make sure
that she doesn't lose this stock.
Right. She wants to make it as hard as possible for Chelly to take the stock.
Oh, good.
She's already taken enough stocks to keep it even.
Yeah.
She's good right now. She should play comfortably like this.
I know, but look at their percents.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Chelly wanted to take it so badly.
I saw Chelly on stream, just in regular pools, and she totally took a win off a random guy and on stream, and I was so happy and proud. You know, just there's few enough of us women.
Yeah, I could see her do that. She was really aggressive, but it's hard to do that on Yoshi's against Puff because if you miss, Puff is right there to counter back.
Yep.
That's one of the like pro points about this stage. Like one of the hardest parts about Jigglypuff is just getting in on such a big character, like a long range character.
And
but Yoshi's, Marth makes one mistake and that's it.
Well, Zippy did charge up the needles because that's going to be one of the only options to keeping Puff at bay.
Right.
And grabs.
Yeah, it's hard to get grabs in this matchup too. And I used to pick Yoshi's a lot against Puff too, but people have just gotten so good at avoiding like all the moves that it's hard for me as Sheik to get in even.
What, so like your fairs and...
Right.
Okay.
It's just like the ledge also, like the slope also helps Puff too.
Oh.
It's a lot slower matchup than it used to be on this stage. Before I could like just go in and like corner.
Yeah.
But Puff on the ledge on this stage is really strong.
Yeah.
Because you can't really needle edge guard as well as other stages. Because that platform height is so awkward.
Gosh, Little Bucket is on fire. This is wonderful to watch.
Yeah, she definitely has the ability to take at least this stock.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's a huge lead right now. And she's sitting healthily at these two stocks, even though she just got comboed.
Yeah.
Right, she was a little antsy after getting faired. She wanted to do an action, and that led to her getting grabbed, I think.
Right.
Like, Puff shouldn't really be getting grabbed by Sheik like that if she is patient. But we've seen Lil Bucket be really aggressive, and she wants to keep it up.
I wonder what she's listening to, you know? I always wonder, like, do people do super aggro music when they want to play a certain
I
way?
imagine
Like,
that.
yeah. Some people
You
like
gotta listen to the
music.
music. Yeah, may not consciously know it, but that music is definitely like what's keeping her in it.
I mean, from my perspective, I hate hearing the crowd behind me, so I would always want to play with music. But like, there are other ways too.
Right. The crowd is hard when people are cheering for the other person or against you.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice just to play the game and not feel like you have an audience. Right,
yeah. Lil Bucket's being too, so like most of the grabs that Siffy has gotten, and she's just been shield grabbing by like the slope.
Yeah.
And Lil Bucket has been going in too much on the slopes.
Look at that.
That's exactly what Sheik's strength is on this stage, and also Puff's too, if she were to use it. That slope is really hard to push. Oh, okay. Yeah, and that forward smash is so strong. She could just stay in the center and kill from there compared to Sheik. Sheik has to push Puff to the ledge where it's hard to hit her again. So that's really good for Lil Bucket to get those two stocks right there. So she has, how many has she taken then? Took 7?
7? Yeah.
One from Boop, 4 from Chelly, and then 2 from Siffy. That's
really
huge.
Good. That's really good.
I wish I could take 7 stocks.
Yeah. Okay. Siffy's chilling out while we wait to see who our next.
Right. So 2 stocks and a Sheik. Let's see. So this is the Coast. Who they have? They have Bonfire, Red Rover, and Lady Lightning still. So not the strongest counter picks against Sheik, but it's always possible. They have the stage. That's true.
Yeah. When they were forming crews earlier, we were talking about how this is the big house, it's the Midwestern tournament, and there's just so many Midwestern people here. So that's why we have, instead of like East Coast, West Coast, it's just the coast. Because we have few enough people from the coast. And then Ohio had a very strong standing because there's an entire Ohio crew.
There's an Ohio and a not Ohio crew.
And Midwest, but not Ohio. Yeah, so it's really nice. I'm from the Chicago area, and Big House was my first national ever. I came at Big House 4, I think. And so this has always been, I don't know, it's a very melee-focused tournament, so I understand why a lot of people don't particularly favor it, but for me, this is the place where you see your friends.
Right. This is definitely the Midwest tournament to go to, and this was the first time I got cheered against so hard when they were cheering for Duck. I've never heard so...
Oh, man.
Duck had the loudest cheers I've heard in any tournament venue ever before, and like Midwest really cares about this venue, I could tell. It's amazing. All right, so Lady Lightning coming in against Siffy. This is interesting.
I know. I'm worried about this matchup.
I know, yeah. Jenny is definitely not afraid to chain grab Ganon.
Yup.
Because Ganon just has a stronger chain grab, actually.
Yeah.
Right back at
Sheik,
yes, correct.
But Lindy has to get in.
Yeah, and Yoshi's is a hard stage to get in.
And Ganondorf is so slow. Yeah, you can see like the wheels turning. Like, man, how am I gonna?
Right, I actually don't think this is a good stage for Ganondorf in this matchup because I think the best way for Ganondorf to really deal with Sheik is to be able to wall with back airs.
Yeah.
And that's
taking off the jacket. We're serious.
Oh, yeah. And especially if she plays purple Ganondorf, she can just choose Battlefield and she's invisible at that point. I can't tell where Ganondorf is. It's hard to deal with. And if you whiff as Sheik against any character, but especially Ganondorf, oh, you're gonna get hit hard.
Right.
You're gonna, if you get grabbed, that's 70% potentially.
Yeah. Well, you can see Lady Lightning going in for the grabs when she has the chance, but she's spending so much time on the edge.
Right. It's hard to get in. Like that move is not that fast compared to other ones. Your jab is 2 frames.
And Siffy is making sure, you know, with the short hops and everything, like, you can't do anything to easily get back in. So
yeah, Siffy hasn't been touched yet.
Yeah.
Sheik's moves are faster than Ganon's grab. That's a problem. Oh, could have been another grab.
Oh my god. I mean, I guess in the storyline, Sheik does best Ganondorf, so like...
Yeah, Jenny's playing this perfectly. She's staying in center, walling out Lady Lightning so well. Like,
and the chain trap, she hasn't dropped any of them.
Alright, she knows this matchup. She's from Canada. A lot of Ganons out there.
How can you know a Ganondorf matchup though? Like,
you can definitely know the Ganondorf matchup. Okay. You look at Ganondorf a little bit, you're like, wow, this character is really slow.
Well, yes, exactly. That's what I mean. Like,
right. Like, all right, I'll get in. I'll hit hard. Oh.
Yes. Okay.
See, that's where Lady Lightning needed to do earlier on. She started using back airs now.
Yeah.
You have to use the longest range move against Sheik. Like, you can't get Sheik in.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Getting up always feels bad. Like, as a Ganondorf. Like.
Yeah, you just don't have a shine or anything to like really protect yourself.
No. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. If Jenny went in, like that was over. Like the Ganondorf's ledge options aren't good either. Oh no. She couldn't fast fall it, and then she was too close to. Oh, it's so.
Damn. Look,
it's hard.
Yeah, I bow down to you. That is
Siffy.
was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, that was that's a rough stage. Ganon on Yoshi's is not fun actually.
I was
People think it's
that.
a good stage, but you make one mistake and you're dead. Because Sheik is right there.
Yep.
That center stage is very huge compared to the edges in that stage.
And Siffy had just won on
a counter pick. Yeah. It was just.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
It was rough.
All right. So
yeah, I would have. Yeah, she's really good. She's definitely the strongest member on the team. She definitely. I think she was PR ranked when she was in Toronto, or she should have been.
Yeah.
Like, she's taken out PR players 2-0. It's really fun to watch, actually.
Nice.
Just goes right in. It's like, yep. Yeah, but then for her, schools are focused, so she didn't really play as much. And she still beat all these PR players in Toronto back then.
Yeah, sometimes, life is hard because to get good at this game, you have to put so much time into it. And on one hand, once you put that time into it, you're going to be pretty good for pretty long.
Right.
Go on autopilot so easily. On the other hand, you will never reach the upper echelon.
Sivvy's baseline is like, all right, if you don't play well, you're going to lose. Like, you just have to outplay her at that point. You're not going to be able to just like wait for her to make mistakes.
Did we not do a countdown? Okay.
They didn't do a countdown. They just went right in. They were too... I would have been discouraged too. It's like, we just lost 4 stocks. I don't know about this countdown. Yeah,
so here there's no platforms for Peach to, float through.
Oh my gosh, she's doing so well.
Right.
So Sippy's training partner was Alley Cat back then, and so she is really used to the Peach matchup. So this is also going to be hard.
God.
Yeah, she's taking out a lot of stocks already. 2, 4. So she's also taking out 7. She tied it up. Now in the lead. Gosh. But if Red Rover keeps on making these trades, she'll be able to just take the stocks, and it won't be the comfiest.
Yeah.
But she'll have taken out Jenny. So.
Right. Well, I think she's doing a good job of using the turnips to play with space because Sheik's aerials are so strong, and there's no platforms that Peach would normally rely on. So the turnips are going to be a big deal.
Right, and that's really important. This stage is so big.
Yeah.
It's so hard to just run across and hit someone.
Yeah, you can't entirely rely on Peach's down smash to cover this entire stage. It's not quite that. Yeah,
Peach's down smash still isn't even that fast compared to Sheik's move, so it's rough.
Yeah.
It's definitely hard on both sides, but of course Sheik is a good character, and if Peach gets a hit, it should be over for Sheik as well. But again, you have to get. That's what the hard part about the stage is. if you don't kill them immediately, then it's just another like
Entire
journey.
neutral.
Right.
Yes.
It's such a hard journey to like. The stage is so big.
Yup.
That's really hard on Peach to get Sheik back to the corner.
And Peach just floats right back.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, it's hard. As Sheik, I would prioritize just staying on the stage and controlling center and edge guarding on the stage. Because it's hard for Peach to get off the ledge too, so. And she can only go to the ledge on this stage, again, there's no platforms or whatever.
Yeah, for kills, yeah.
So, it's hard right now. This is the hard part for Peach. She has to be able to get a hit in order to force Jenny out. Let's go.
Yeah, but Siffy is ruling neutral game. Like,
yeah. Oh, she got through. Right, like once she gets through, it's so hard again. Like, Siffy could have just ran away and made it really hard for a Red Rover.
Nice.
To get another hit, but Siffy was a little aggressive. She's like, oh, I got a good position. Let me just try.
Nice.
Let me just rush it a little bit. But I think if Siffy just take it really slowly, after she rolled back on, she could have taken another stock, potentially. Or made it harder for Red Rover to take that stock.
Yeah.
But still a lead. It's 8 stocks to 6, so British Colonies are doing very well right now. They should have the last counter pick for the last match, which is the most important one.
Right. And so here we have Spoopy. Spoopy's Canada too.
Right. Oh, Peach did that. Okay. This will be interesting.
Spoopy and I have similar glasses and similar smiles. I've been told we look alike.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I feel
similar hair color too.
Well,
yeah. They're like sisters.
Yeah.
All right, so let's be biased with Spoopy. Even though Red Rover is my friend too. She's from Connecticut, so tri-state area. I know her.
Okay, people listening to this stream, Swedish was like, hey, can you carry me on commentary? Because I just want to cheer for my friends.
Yeah, they're both my friends.
Yeah.
But Spoopy, I'm no longer. Meredith, she's actually stayed over at my house.
Yeah.
Spoopy, I've stayed over at her place. We're all good buddies.
I mean, yes, just like, it's a good time. That's what these crew battles
Spoopy.
are fun for. Yeah.
How about... But wow, Red Rover just took that stock immediately.
Yeah.
Just hit hard each time. Oh gosh.
And with the moving platforms on this stage, there's going to be so many levels that they're playing with, and keeping track of that, vertical leveling is so different with Peach than any other character.
Right. And it's a little bit off on the flow cancel part, but it definitely is a very fast-paced. Oh, quote-unquote fast-paced piece on this stage.
As much as
because of because of the close platforms, close center stage. That's how we saw Red Rover just take this first stock so quickly without getting hit. It's just it's really possible to just hit hard if they're not careful.
Oh wow! I'm surprised. That is a large hitbox.
It is. Peach is a good character. It's great to see. A little bit off on the tech chase.
Oh my gosh, we're at 6 and 6. This has been some really fast-paced melee. Oh man. Both going for the grab. It just means...
Yeah, Red Rover is playing this amazingly. She's just like a little bit off on her drifts and tech chases.
Oh.
So if she, like, I think she really could have just had another stock and taken it. If she just, if she like drift back a little bit more on her floats. Because she's using her huge hitboxes, and it's just like, those hitboxes are so much bigger than people think.
We gotta go strength in hand.
Oh. It's hard to hit a single turn up.
Yeah.
So, good for Spoopy on not getting hit by that stitch. And just, it could have been over after that. 36%.
Yeah.
Out of crouch cancel and everything. But Spoopy's doing this really well now. She's in the center. Oh, she just lost it. She got a little bit twisted up on the platform falling. That's always a danger. Oh. Right, this stage, if the platform is falling, you have to be careful about it catching your movement. And Spoopy's dash chance got messed up because of that. Like, she was really in control of that center portion.
Yeah, Red Rover just, like, squeaked through. Right. Gonna take a couple more stocks.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That's hard now. They have, wow. So Red Rover, she took 6 stocks. Yeah. And now they have the counter pick advantage for the last match, too. Yeah. And she could take more stocks now. She can make it even better for her team.
All right.
This is a huge swing. I didn't expect it.
So I believe this is Jakat, right? Or I don't know how to say it, but Jakat.
Right.
Acting as anchor.
Jugcat.
who's left on the coast? Bonfire?
Oh, they have Bonfire
Yeah.
left? Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, so I think
that's rough.
the coast
They
probably has this.
saved their strongest for last.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, I haven't seen Jacat play, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. A Dreamland counter pick, that's a little bit hard. Again, because she wants to take the stock as fast as she can, but Red Rover could also just make sure to control space too. So she's going right in.
Yeah. Was that a
Everyone's so
5-4,
aggressive.
and then, like,
Everyone is so aggressive. Oh my gosh. They didn't wait for the countdown. They tried. Nope, they just want to play.
It's fun. Oh god!
Oh,
Oh, my
she got the
god!
stitch.
And she caught it.
Wow, she got it too. She knew exactly what it would be.
So, no, that was beautiful though.
Like that was such like I had to like whenever I get a stitch, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a
Wait.
stitch.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I really need to save it. But no, she just threw it. It's like,
Right.
I got this.
I mean,
I don't care what turnip it is. I'm hitting you hard.
right. A stitch is a threat, so you can use it in that way. But
Right.
honestly, its power is in what it can do, which is actually hit someone for 36%. So.
Right, right. And if she hit a regular turnip at that point, it would have been also very good in the air. Like,
Yeah.
it was just a perfect time to throw a turnip.
Yeah.
Not thinking about it makes it even harder for the opponent to react to. So that's probably why she got the hit so well.
Nice. Grab and follow through with the turnip.
Oh,
no!
no.
Please, please don't die.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, look at that gosh.
God, if Red Rover can just
that
like
was just in there.
get out at least one stock,
Right,
she'll
right.
have done all the work she needed to for the team, right? Like,
Yeah, she has to be careful. It's hard for her to get in right now.
yeah.
Oh, she got that grab.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think. Oh, killed. if she jabbed a little bit more too, pummeled. Sorry. Definitely would have been super guaranteed.
Yeah.
I think Jacat missed up the DI a little bit.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's such a large percent, but Dreamland's such a big save. Oh, Red Rover is really controlling this well now. Wow, that up air was insanely good.
This is just like dessert now. Like.
Yeah. Jacat's really trying to force out the stock, which is working well for Red Rover. Again, that's also just floaties in general, especially Peach Doodle. It's just hard to get in.
Yeah.
And Peach has the best corner pressure in the game, in my opinion. So.
Well, now we're gonna have Sheik.
Yeah.
Sheik versus Peach.
Luckily, Jacat was able to force out that last stock.
Yeah.
I was a little bit worried because she was really trying to force it, and when I saw Red Rover just hit that up air so perfectly, I'm like, all right, I think
There was a
Jacat might
moment
lose
you could
another
tell,
stock.
like, she just got defense. She went on defense mode. She's like, oh no.
Right. I would have been worried also after getting hit by that up air. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm just getting really outplayed and outpositioned right now.
And Bonfire.
Can Bonfire. All right, a Yoshi's pick.
So again, the needles aren't gonna work well as well.
Right, it will work really well, but it only works to an extent. You can't really like camp as well on other stages.
Yeah.
You can throw them once, but probably not twice.
Yeah.
All right, but Peach, so we haven't seen a Sheik Peach on this stage yet, but compared to Puff, Peach can't use the ledge very well, so it is actually very beneficial
Yeah.
at times for Sheik to corner Peach in a way, and just be very aggressive by the corner.
And yeah, that's what we're seeing.
Yep. Wow.
Nice.
Those back airs. It's so big. And again, like Peach can't move to the ledge and escape them like Puff can. So those back airs, if Peach doesn't get the center, it's just gonna get hit by them really hard. Oh wow, nice run up grab.
Oh no. Swats away a turnip.
Oh.
Should have held the ledge, yeah.
It's hard. It's actually really hard for Peach to cover all the options if she.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And unless you're psychic, it's hard to know where Randall is at any given time.
Right. It's a little bit hard. I still have trouble with the timing a little bit.
Yep.
But of course, she can definitely react to. She has good speed. Wow, really aggressive. And she doesn't have a float. Oh, that could have been it. It was just a little bit too much of a hesitation. She had it right there. She just had to be very confident.
I mean, she still got this.
Yeah, she's still in a huge advantage right now. Oh. Yeah,
Yes.
that's, like even though Peach can take center, it's still hard to get a hit. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
If she went for the fair, oh my. A huge style right there. Oh gosh, I would have not approached Peach right there. while she's invincible. Yeah, she doesn't care. It's like,
I got 4 stocks.
yeah, you can hit me for the stock for free. But she already took 61%. She already gave 61%. Oh, that downer hit. That would have been maybe another stock right there. It was a very good time to do a downer, actually. Oh. Got stopped by the platform. Wow. Oh, that was.
Dang.
That was really fast and aggressive.
Yeah, the Coast take it over the Colonies.
Gosh, I was rooting for the Colonies. Every team I root for has not done well so far. I feel bad.
Yeah.
I rooted for NorCal after they beat us yesterday.
Yeah.
And they did beat SoCal.
Oh my gosh.
And then Florida crew battle happened.
Well,
I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
You just don't say anything. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll have our next match. I'll still keep faith with my team. I don't know who's exactly on which team.
Right,
I'll get to choose once I see it.
We've got an entire.
So Ohio versus not Ohio, I believe, is the next match.
Okay, that makes sense.
So what time are we at now?
We are, yeah.
4:20. Okay.
We started a little late.
Sorry, a little bit late. I hope I don't have to go for my pools.
Okay. Oh gosh.
But,
do you have to play at 6?
I had to play at 6.
Okay.
Okay, I just checked my Rutgers football score. That's not good also. Fendi tagged me in it. He knows how much I love.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. This was sad.
It's hard. You know, sometimes when you're at these tournaments, it's hard to keep up with the outside world. Like, time just kind of moves differently in a venue, especially with events like this.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. All my teams are losing.
Don't root for me. I didn't enter anything. It's okay.
Okay, okay. You're safe from the wrath of my support. Usually I choose good teams and they usually win.
Yeah.
I'm usually a very good gambler. This weekend is not that good. My
did you
horoscope.
Go to the casino last night?
No, I did not.
No? Okay, there's one right down the road.
Yeah, I've heard. But I usually don't do much during the tournament.
Right.
Like,
from day 1 to day 2.
I had to save all my energy since I had a busy week. This weekend is important too.
Well, you were sick too, right?
Yeah, I was sick last week, and then
a lot.
I had stuff to do this week with interviews, and then I got sick after that. Then I come to Detroit.
Yep.
Weather difference, all that.
Yeah, no, it's been like crappily raining outside.
Yeah, and you can see like a lot of people on Twitter are just like, I'm not ready for this tournament.
No,
and it's like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to travel. It's hard to compete at the right time. So like, I mean, I'm trying to avoid exactly that. What they're tweeting about.
Yeah, the summer is hard because you have to be going every weekend.
Yeah,
and like
that's also.
It's a marathon, but then you kind of like settle back into life, and then you're like, oh wait,
1 month break for me at least.
Yeah,
I couldn't travel because of my boot. Broken toe. I wanted to go to the roast, but it's all right. Like, I'm here now.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's hard.
Yes.
Every tournament is really tough these days.
Yeah.
Everyone's good. It's not the same as before, and it's taking a tear on all of us. But that's what competition is. That's what you gotta perform at your best.
You want to grow the community. That means there's going to be a higher skill cap, and
you want to be the best. You have to perform better than anyone has ever performed before.
Than everybody else who wants to be the best. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's always been changing.
Yeah. So. I mean, well, things are going to really shift in the scene now that Armada's not going to be entering singles anymore, and
Ultimate's coming out, which is going to be good for all of us.
Yes, it will, and we'll see. We'll see if anyone from Melee gets sucked in.
Yeah, I know all of the Melee people are going to try it. Like, I'm going to try it because, one, I have a strong scene, Tri-State, so I'll always have tournaments to go to.
Yeah.
And then it's just new and fresh, and everyone's down to like play something new.
It is
why
weird.
not? Spend a little bit of time.
Like,
I'll try it.
Yeah, exactly. It came out so close to Smash 4, but it's like so much more. It is the ultimate.
Compared to like Melee and Brawl, that's like 7 years. This is now like 4 years, I would say, for Wii U and Ultimate. So it's weird. I mean, I have opinions on how people think about them quitting Smash 4 already for Ultimate, but again, it's tough out there. So
it is.
I understand their sentiments, but esports these days is growing. It's huge. We have Smash Sisters, and this is my first Smash Sisters